Alright, so here we are again in Crescent City, California. I mean, this looks like the kind of spot that they would film a Scooby-Doo episode in. Like there'd be some dude in a ship over there stealing gold bars from an ancient Egyptian, treasure buried under here or something. Pablove would lose his mind in here. He absolutely loved anything with a mast. You're about to see a pirate ship back here, and Rick just realized that it's for sale. So we might be sailing Christopher Cross style all the way back to LA. We might ditch the bikes. If we do that, I apologize in advance. Our second morning dedication today is to an 8th grader from Stevensville, Montana, named Hennes. This is an example of a story that happens in pediatric cancer. People always ask, how did you find out your child had cancer? And the answer is usually, my child was totally healthy. There was no advance warning. My daughter, my son, never got sick or didn't look all gray and ashen and pale, like they show you in the movies. The answer is something like, my son Tyler broke his fibula in May, and then during the series of imaging tests, we had an MRI in June, and the doctors realized that he had osteosarcoma, cancer of the bones. Tyler is in treatment in Spokane, Washington, near where his family lives. He's not responding as well to chemo as his doctors would like. Today, on our day off, on a day when we aren't using our legs, Tyler is about to go into surgery and have one of his legs amputated. I can only tell you that as I read this information on my iPhone before we started filming, I had to take a deep breath and really try and get myself into that place to understand what Tyler, an 8th grader, a 13-year-old boy, is going to feel like when he wakes up. We take for granted, I will say I take for granted the use of my legs, the use of my whole body, particularly when we're out here doing what we're doing to raise attention and raise funds for pediatric cancer. Tyler, I want to make a commitment to you that tomorrow when we get on our bikes, we're going to hold you in our hearts, and we're going to think of our legs, but we're going to put our legs to the best use that we can and not take our legs for granted as we consider what you're going through today when you're going to surgery. You may be in surgery right now. I want to send a positive message out to your 2 siblings and your parents to let you know that Joanne and I, the whole crew of Pablove across America, our whole crew back in LA at the Danger Bird Pablove office, everybody in the Pablove Army who's donated, who's on our Facebook page, who's checking out our YouTube channel every day, everybody's going to watch this. And I know how we all roll in the Pablove community. We are going to have your backs. We're going to be thinking of you. We're going to be sending as much positive energy up to Spokane as possible today. Please hold Tyler in your hearts today, people. He needs it. His parents need it. His 2 siblings need it. Everybody in our community needs it. This is an example of something that that children face when they're diagnosed with cancer out of nowhere. A broken bone turns into a much, much bigger situation. Tyler, we're honoring you today. We're going to carry that through to tomorrow. PabloveAcrossAmerica.com and Pablove.org if you are seeing this and you want to check us out. Thank you.